Hey there guys, and welcome back to Mana Down Under. For this video we are looking at Judith, the Scourge Diva. Now, like all Commander deck ideas, I'm just talking about the deck, brainstorming, giving you ideas on things you might want to know. No hardcore deck list here, but anything I do mention will be down below. So Judith, 3 mana for a 2/2 in Rakdos, with some pretty interesting mechanics. Other creatures you control get +1/+0, half an anthem, and whenever a non-token creature you control dies, Judith deals 1 damage to any target. Now when I read that, the main thing I see is non-token and Judith deals the damage. Okay, so if Judith deals the damage, run Death Touch. It's mean, it's cruel, but 1 damage to kill anything on the board, feels good. So you got Death Touch and Lifelink through the collar, the Spike is Death Touch, but on combat you can half their life, and if you're on a budget, Gorgon's Head, just as good. And also, Infect. You don't need Friends in Commander, play with Infect. Your playgroup will yeet you out there so fast, but hey, you won, right? That's all that matters. Helm of the Host breaks your commander. It breaks every deck it's put in, it's too good really. It's a standard set rare that sees playing commander, not really standard, but it's nearly $4 because of how many people are playing it. Having multiple anthem effect through your commander, multiple forms of pinging, very scary. Now to the combos of the deck. The build and the design of Judith does hint, break me, use combos. Deathmantle and Ashnod's Altar, we've seen them before in Commander. The idea is you have a creature that brings at least one other creature with them, you sacrifice both of them to gain 4 mana net, then you pay the 4 mana for Deathmantle, bring it right back from the graveyard. Works really well with Siege Gang Commander, which brings in 3 goblins, so that's 8 mana total. Grave Time brings in 2 zombies for about 6 mana, and the Autocrat here brings in 3 Surf tokens, weird things, for a net of 8 mana there. The idea is you keep looping this creature, goes to the graveyard, comes back, sacrifice everything, goes back to the graveyard, keep paying and just keep looping it. Your commander sits there seeing it and just going, killing everything, machine gun. Now a variation of this combo is with Mikaeus, Unhallowed. It gives all non-humans you control Undying. So you have a random creature you want to loop infinitely, you sacrifice it to the altar, you gain 2 mana. It has Undying because of Mikaeus, comes back again with a 1/1 counter on it. You sacrifice it again for another 2 mana, so you're at 4, but because there's a 1/1 counter on it, can't come back thanks to Undying. So it goes straight to the graveyard. Deathmantle sees it, you pay the 4, bring it right back, and keep going. Now the funny part is, Deathmantle makes the creature a zombie. Mikaeus only cares about non-humans. Way you go. Pretty much you can loop any creature in your deck as much as you need to, and again, your commander sees it, it deals infinite damage pretty much. If you have Enter the Battlefield effects, you do as many as you need to, and you'll probably find a win there. Now for the deck to work, you do need what I call the Immortals. You need creatures that are non-token, but can keep recurring. Squee, first one on the chopping block. Reassembling Skeleton and Gutterbones are great options too, they can come straight back from the graveyard, no problem. Endless Cockroaches with great artwork. The standard bomb Bloodsoaked Champion. Nether Traitor is one of my favourite because whenever another creature you control dies, you may pay the 1 black mana, return them back to play. He kind of piggybacks on the death. And Bloodghast if you want to spend a bit more money. All these 8 creatures are really important to the deck because they're non-token, they can come back so easily, and Judith will keep dealing the damage every time they come back. Now you need a way to kill your creatures. Goblin Bombardment doubles up the damage output thanks to your commander really, so 1 creature death will give you 2 damage. I love Ultra Dementia, I love having 2 forms of pressure, damage and mill. Your Henny can win games on her own really. Haste, Indestructible, counter gain, it's nuts. Krav, Unredeemed. Nearly $10 rare from Battleborn. Shows you how powerful it is. It is not a free sacrifice, it's 1 black to do it. But you get to draw X cards, put X counters on Krav and gain X life. It's nuts as well. I love having sacrifice on my land slots, because it frees up other slots in the deck for more important things. Moaning Well is pay 3 to tap to sack a creature but you gain more life. High Market is a free sacrifice but you only gain 1 life. And Phyrexian Tower gives you 2 mana. But still, I'd rather have them in the land slot than in the rest of the deck. Now, the nature of the deck, because your commander cares about non-tokens dying, Grave Pact and Dictator Erebos are must have in the deck. The amount of sacrificing our opponent's going to have to do, hopefully they never have a board, hopefully. And you've got your Immortals, but your bigger things can't really come back on their own, so having some reanimation in the deck never hurt. Cauldron of Souls will give any creature Persist, which is very similar mechanic to Undying. Hell's Caretaker lets you switch a creature from your board to the graveyard, in essence. Sheoldred lets you resurrect anything on your upkeep, puts pressure on your opponent. Victimize, you sack 1 creature to get 2 back, that seems like a worthy trade. Good old Animate Dead, it's a commander staple at this point, it's cheap, it's $1. and Balfour the Defiled. What a nuts card this is, it does not see enough play. Pay 3, exile them, return all red and black creatures back to the battlefield, but for each player. So be careful what deck you're versing. Now you have all your non-token creatures in your deck that are dying, have a bit of a reward for yourself. You've got Midnight Reaper, Grim Horseback, and Harvest Souls that all draw cards on non-token death. Skull Clamp, you pay the 1, you kill the creature, hopefully you draw 2 cards, it's nuts in the deck, and Judith hopefully see it and deal another damage. Zulu, Port, Cutthroat, and Blood Artist, they're a reward because they kill your opponent because you have so many things dying. That's all I got on them. They're good in the deck, you're probably going to run them. Now your deck is combo focused, there's several combos I mentioned at the beginning, and they don't have to be infinite loops, they can just be good combinations. Tutors help a lot, make your deck more consistent. Demonic Tutor did get a reprint, still 25 bucks though. Diabolic Intent is great, we don't really mind about sacrificing things. And the same idea with DC and Rise of Keth. Great options in the deck, try and keep that combo online. Some random cards that are more your endgame things I thought would be great. Porfrost, again you have so many things coming and going, every time something enters the battlefield, do 2 damage to each opponent. Kill everyone at the table at the same time. Open the Grave, every time one of your non-token dies you get a 2/2 zombie. Well, you have that many non-tokens dying, you're fine. Playcrafter, great option in the deck. It's a few reanimations of it, puts a lot of pressure on your opponent. And the Evening Star, that 10-point life difference in a 1v1 is nuts. And you can recur that multiple times, infinite loop it with Mikaeus, reanimate it 2-3 times, you'll find a win with it there alone. As for the rest of the deck, like I always say, pick your removal, you control that you would normally run. I love the Nicobola stuff, Torment of Hellfire and Arrow Devastation, good options. Threading Encore can be kind of fun in the deck because you have so many things dying, alter the graveyard, cast Threading Encore, bring everything back at the same time, and just take your normal removal. What do you think about Judith? She's very interesting design. I think she definitely hints how to build her. Anthem effect, so you want your cheap non-tokens that can go wide, or run a couple of tokens, doesn't hurt. But she cares about death of non-tokens, and that's her win condition. She definitely suggests use me, break me combos maybe. I've mentioned a couple of them, like I said at the beginning, they're pretty generic. I'm sure there's more combos we can cram in this deck, so if you have anything, recommend them down below. I do apologize if I sound a bit out. For some reason this video is hard for me, I don't know why. I've 100 takes to try and film it. I'm just struggling to put this one video together, it's taking me too long, what do they call it, like artist block or something, I don't know. Yeah, have a good one guys, see yous. Thanks for watching guys. Please remember to like and sub and click the bell icon for notifications, it's greatly appreciated. And if you have any deck or video ideas, just suggest them down below, and have a good one guys.